And I'm most definitely, what I will do is I'm going to have to do a full video on this matter. However, I've always talked about on the channel different things that will be beneficial to anyone new starting in IT. Now, we have many different parts of the field, from cybersecurity, desktop support, software engineering, and all these other different things. But on the basic level, what needs to happen so that everybody understands the most common basic things, just like you driving the car, doesn't matter what kind of car you drive, it still operates the same. You got to know how to start the car, pull it in park, reverse, neutral, drive, whatever. In the technology space, it is very important that anybody new coming into technology or looking to go into tech needs to understand the basics of basic computing 101. Understanding how a computer operates, even before you start working into Azure, digital space, and all these other cloud platforms. Understanding the basics of how a computer works is the number one priority. The second thing people need to understand is how networking works. Every IT person needs to understand how to basically go to a wall, put in the work box, run the cables, separate the cables out. Of course, you got your 8 little pieces of cable in there: white, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Understanding how to terminate that on the T568B or A, whichever one that you use. There's different color codes associated with it. But those basic things, understanding how the network works, connecting your devices to the network, not just to wireless, but actually if you needed a static or dynamic IP address, doing the basic connections of those. What I think will happen is they will be able to do their job even better because now you understand the basic functionalities of what you need in order to get the job done. What you see is you see an increase of people going into various spaces, and they think that they can just throw things together but don't understand how basic networking work or how basic IT operations work. And there's going to be different names for it depending on what company you go to. Some people call it system administration, desktop support. It's different. But you have to understand, as you're going through this, there's going to be some learning curves. And how you learn all these things that I'm talking about, you go right onto YouTube. You look at channels. I even got some things on the channel. Learn by getting your own equipment. Do not depend on your job to train you these things, people. These are things you're going to have to learn on your own. Take the time, set 15, 20 minutes, set a power hour aside, and learn these basic skills.